What is this? Here is one of the information about the multiverse's Spacelin. Let's check what these multiverses hide.
Greetings to everyone watching this video. Today, we will talk about important information about one that will scare you. In 2023, after the friendly relations between Space and Doll were concluded, then Doll lost the battle with Uzi N and V during the prom, where after that Doll came to Space to ask for forgiveness and help her about Uzi losing control because of sin. After Space accepted Doll's forgiveness and agreed to help her, an hour later, a strange experiment began to be conducted in the laboratories of the Darkistic organization, namely, where Dark was. It turned out that someone had transmitted the cosmic dark space artifact. Darkistic scientists decided that they wanted to put it into one of the patients who wanted to test what it was like. This patient's name is Edward Centaurs. Depressed, restless, and when he found out that he was being sent to an experiment, he realized that this could be the end for him. Scientists decided to try to first take particles of the cosmic dark space artifact from the Spacelist injection, and then inject them into Edward Centaurs' body. At first, nothing happened. However, after 20 seconds, Edward Centaurs began to scream in terrible pain. The sounds of Edward Centaurs' screams were demonic, and after using the particle cosmic dark space artifact, his body transformed into a dark one, with white glowing eyes with a terrible sinister smile. And after another 10 seconds, Edward Centaurs was able to suddenly break free from the chains, and began to kill and eat everything that was near him. It turns out, Edward Centaurs has received a dangerous ability for the entire cosmos. Dark, having learned this frightening news, immediately came to this laboratory where Edward Centaurs was located, but it was too late. Edward Centaurs had left in an unknown direction without a trace. Dark nicknamed Edward Centaurs a D0 or Cosmic Absolute Experiment 0 because his body is colored dark and his eyes glow white. After the Dark Shaitan incident in one of the Dark Laboratory, the D0 wanders through many multiverses, destroying many that came his way. Cosmic Society has recognized a D0 as the most dangerous object in the entire cosmos. However, this was recognized in 2025 because the Spacelin forces discovered it in one of the exoplanets in the Sirius system. Then the Dark Evil supporters kept it a secret until things got much worse. Until the Allies of Space found a D0 in one of the Sirius system exoplanets.
Oh my god. Oh no. So that means a D0 is the most dangerous object in all of Cosmos. Who are you, and how did you find me?
I'm Tessa, and don't ask me how I survived. After Space and his allies came to this laboratory, I followed him, hiding in the nearby mountains. Well, then I saw you 20 minutes later while I was looking for important documents.
And I am NTT. Spacelin asked me that I need to investigate the sources of space artifacts that may be related to the development, improvement, and possibly a cure for space viruses. And a little later I saw Tessa, well, and said in case of help with evacuation from danger, like you, for example.
Alright, got it.
Let's leave here and go to space.
No.
What do you mean?
The three of us are heading to the EXOSPACEPUNK ship Spacelin.
Why?
Because there is no point in being here anymore, and Space asked that if I find someone who, for example, needed to be saved from this cosmic dark monster, then we need to leave and wait for Space.
Fine.
All right.
Let's go.
Doll, Lucy, are you okay?
Da.
Yeah.
Space. Что с твоим правым глазом?
Now is not the time to drag out the battle. We need to quickly kill Mr. S and end the conflict on Copper 9.
Хорошо, мой любимый Space.
Excellent.
Space!
Dad,
Не, нужно тебе срочно сказать. Ади, Zero и Dark хотят устроить космическую сингулярность.
we need to stop them before it's too late. Doll, Lucy, are you ready?
Да, мой любимый Space.
Sure, my dear Space.